Older generations lived during the time of segregation. They lived through the racial tensions and segregation. Living with my grandparents, they showed me videos and movies about the Jim Crow laws and what they were like and how it affected them. What I wanted to know, what was life like living as a Black man during this time? Here with me is my grandfather, Fred Murphy, who lived in Wilmington, North Carolina. Welcome, Papa.
Welcome.
So, can you tell me what life was like living in North Carolina during segregation?
Oh my. It's quite different than the life you have today. You were, on every hand, you were made to believe that you were a second-hand citizen. As you shopped stores and all, you were the last one to get waited on. You couldn't try the clothes on in the major department stores. You had to know your size.
And what kind of neighborhood did you live in?
We lived in a neighborhood of a working class neighborhood, small homes, mostly 4, 5, 6 room houses, with dirt streets, and it's quite different.
So during this time, how was your education? Can you describe it just a little bit, please?
That was a bright spot. Went to a school called Williston High School, and there were we had very educated teachers. Most of them had masters and some had doctors. And one of the things that they did was they made you learn. Canterbury Tales and Macbeth and scenes and those type of things. You were ready for the world once you graduated from Williston High School.
So, say after school, what would you and your friends do for fun during segregation?
Oh, we had our own fun. We had parks and fields where we played baseball. We played baseball and basketball in homemade courts, or we played baseball in fields all the time.
What was the atmosphere like during the segregation period? Especially while you guys were playing and shopping and learning.
One of the things that we had to do was we had to, our neighborhood was of such is that as you crossed 16th Street, I lived in the 1400 block of Church, and then there was the 1500 block of Church Street was a wooded area, and then started at 16th Street, it was white. And so they stayed south or east of 15th Street, and we stayed west of 14th Street.
So was there ever a time where you feared for your life?
No, not fear for life, but there were quite a few scrapes and scuffles between the two races.
So during this time, when did you realize that you were treated differently?
Oh, from the very start. I mean, the N-word just rolled off their tongue, you know. And of course, we had words for them as well, which I won't mention here today. But, but yeah, they on every hand they let you know. They try to let you know that you were not equal with them.
Did you ever think it would be a possibility that we would integrate now from the past?
Prior to 66, I didn't think it was possible. After the Civil Rights Act was passed, we decided to, hey, let's move up.
Yeah.
And there was no incidents.
So just to wrap up, what are some of the reflections that you've thought about from the past to now? Like, how do you feel? Like, what did you learn?
Well, one of the things that my dad, he was a shop owner. He owned his own business on the north side of town. And a lot of, and it didn't matter the color, he catered to all. People came in for shoe repair and for different things. And so one of my things Dad taught me was never ever let anyone make you feel bad about yourself. And things begin to change. I realized that people were people. Everybody was trying to protect their own territory. Even today, everybody protects their own.
Yeah.
With this virus going on, you see the demonstrations, everybody's trying to protect themselves health-wise.
Well, thank you so much for your insight through the 60s. It was a pleasure having you.
It is a pleasure sharing with you.
Thank you.